What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. I hope you all had a fantastic trading session today. So, what a crazy market we find ourselves in, okay? The market is pretty much in a zone where, like I explained on Friday, is in a make or break zone or the moment of truth. Now it's at that point because this wave count, I have two wave counts. Let me backtrack. I have two wave counts that I want to present to you. One that is still suggesting for the downside, and one that is now based on today's price action that will suggest that if we hold certain levels, that this is the time to go. Okay, so let's dive into the analysis. But before we do, I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel. If you're new, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up in this video, and hit that bell notification icon so you'll be notified when I upload these videos. Okay, because right now it is a moment to start looking for trade opportunities. Okay, this is the moment here, and I'll explain to you why. So I'm going to review the SPY only today because this is the chart that I've been mostly tracking for the past few days. All right, so from September 2nd, let's just review step by step. All right, September 2nd, we're met with a 5-wave decline to complete wave A. We then retrace to the wave B. All right, this zone, I'm going to highlight this zone, guys. This zone here can be considered a wave C. Very uncommon though, it's unusual. Why do I say it's unusual? Because it is short. Okay, wave C's will normally give us a long decline or a 100% extension, but it's not invalid anyway. So again, 5 waves, 3 waves retracement, 618, and then 5 waves down to the wave 1. Okay, let's take a look at the 30-minute time frame and let's see those labels here. So let's analyze here. So from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, wave A was formed. We started sourcing this trend line. This is what I was explaining to you guys on Friday. Okay, this trend line is key, along with these 3 fib levels that I have in front of us. So this trend line that was resistance and sourced on September the 9th, confirmed on September the 16th, the 23rd, 24th, and 27th, all right, was an ideal scenario for us coming on Friday, which was when I made this video saying that it is the moment of truth for the market, to give us a retracement back and give us a retest of those levels of that resistance trend line. It was in accordance with those fib levels back then. And why did I say that? Because if I zoom in here closely, all right, even if you remember, this is what I was looking for. This is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I wanted to see a 3-wave pullback into support, which would have been a 38.2 or 23.6 of this entire rally. Okay, and then I wanted to see price action in the C wave. Okay, because this would have been A, this is B, and then C to give us a resistance at this level or close to it, at which point we were going to take advantage for a trade opportunity to the downside. Comes Monday though, all right, let me delete this and then I'll keep on talking to clear out the chart. So we opened up on Monday, and what did we do? We opened up on Monday and we retraced to the fib levels that we were looking for, but we ended up breaking lower. And we ended up taking out the lows from Friday. Okay, so now that bears the question, okay, we missed, our game plan was was shelved. Okay, our game plan was still to try to see price action come up here and then take lower. However, that didn't happen. Okay, what ended up happening was that coming into today, we ended up rallying up. So this whole structure here, this is how I am viewing it now. I'm viewing this as a wave A, down in B, up in C, and then we go. Again, this zone is a flat correction. Okay, so the levels to watch coming into tomorrow are as follows. All right, I want to see price action hold below 100% extension. So this retracement is from wave A to wave B. You get the 100%, you get the 786, 100, and the 1272, which are appropriate levels for a wave C. Okay, I want to see the 100% hold as resistance. And remember, this is all of wave 2. Okay, 3 waves, A, B, and C. All of wave 2 is here. So in reality, what we were expecting to happen on Friday happened today. Okay, we're close to the resistance trend line, which gives us a very narrow risk of opportunity here for a really good gain, because the next price, the next levels to keep our watch, if we keep on heading lower, is really 418, which let me just clean up this real quick and take you to the daily time frame. Let's open up the 200-day period moving average. Where is that 418 level? It's just a little bit above the 200-day moving average. Okay, so that is not out of the question yet. Why? Because we're still trading below the 100 period day moving average. Okay, and we're trading certainly below the 50. You can see clearly here, right, that on Monday we tried to go above it, but it was resistance and we closed below it. Today we failed to stay above it and close above it. If we would have closed above the 100-day period moving average, then that would have been a good sign. But we ended up closing below it. So taking us back to the 30-minute time frame and turning on our labels. So again, the absolute hold area is the 436.02 for us to start heading on lower. I don't want to see price action head on higher, perhaps maybe to the 1272 and retest the trend line. But in the event that we continue to see further price action, then that opens the door for this wave count. All right. So the wave count here suggests that let's take a look at the daily time frame. Let's review, right? So from the March COVID lows, right, we went up into the primary degree wave 1. ABC pulled back into the wave 2. We did another 1-2 and then another 1-2. All right, and we're gearing up for the wave 3 of 3, which is very, very, very good. All right, this will serve for a good opportunity, good gains, and maybe that falls in line with what the end of the year rally comes into play, right? October, November, December. So that makes sense. That also makes sense since price action is still heading on lower, and then maybe starting the next year, January and February, we see this corrective wave 4 pullback, and then the final 5th wave. Okay, now this from the low to the high, and it's coming between the 23.6 and the 38.2, which is appropriate for a wave 2 pullback. You see the A, B, and C. All right, this is still appropriate. So taking you down to the 30-minute time frame, all right, the wave count here that we're looking for is as follows. So from September the 2nd, we went down in A, up in B, again, a rejection for the 618 trend line resistance, and now we sold off into the wave C to complete the wave 2. Coming into tomorrow, this is what I want to see. So in the event that this is the wave 1, I'll pull back into the wave 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, let me correct this here real quick. So the wave count will want to see hold at the very least anywhere between the 23.6 and the 50% retracement. This zone will want to see hold coming into tomorrow. Okay, I want to see 433.40 through 430.93 hold on the S&P or the SPY. All right, in order for us to consider the fact that this may be the start of the next impulsive structure, that the wave 2 is in, the lows are in, and we're heading higher. If we start seeing price action turn around, okay, there are divergences in the higher degree time frames. If we quickly take a look at it, right, let me shut this off. I know I'm jumping back and forth, but it's worth watching, right? It's worth noting. So the RSI here on September 20th made a low, okay, a reading of about 32, but price action made a new low here on October the 4th, but the RSI made a new high at 36. Okay, you see that the MACD is the moving average in the MACD is trying to curl over, as well as the histogram. Okay, the histogram is trying to trend higher. You see volume getting picked up. Okay, and now we're starting to see perhaps a positive divergence here out of the market. So this is also giving us evidence that perhaps just maybe the lows are in. So again, taking you back down to a 30-minute time frame, and let's compare both wave counts here. Okay, so the absolute must hold levels to consider for the downside is the 436 and 438. Okay, on the SPY. And obviously hold the trend line resistance. The absolute must hold support level to consider for the upside is a 430 region. Obviously, to invalidate this entire wave structure, this price action must fall below the zone. Okay, but I want to see this happen. Okay, maybe we start seeing price action fall lower, but we must hold these lows. Oops, my apologies. We must hold those lows. All right, so pretty simple, pretty straightforward what we are faced with right now. I think that is pretty good. Right now we are on in a fork. Right now we are we are in the waiting zone. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday or Friday will be what tells when, maybe, again, let me backtrack. Friday, we have a pretty important day, which is the jobs report. Okay. That's a pretty good indication as to where we're going to head towards the markets, because if the data comes in to not favorable, then if you remember from what the Federal Reserve has been saying in regards to tapering and the labor market, so a lot of things could happen. But again, a little bit more patience and we shall see what's going to transpire coming into this week. Let's quickly touch base on the Qs. So the Qs here is, same deal as the SPY. This is the bearish count. We must hold between the 1272, the 78, ideally the 100. All right, so the 100 is right here at the 361. Okay, so this is down in 1, up in 2, maybe a little bit more higher to reject the 361.33, and then we roll over. All right, same deal. A, B, and C. If this is the case, then further price action is yet to be seen, and we should be looking for at least, let's say we come in, let's say this is the low, sorry, this is the high, then price action should reach the 100% extension, which is down at 339.45. All right, guys. So we have our game plan. We have our marching orders coming into tomorrow. So I hope that's clear. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Give me a thumbs up in this video. Put your comments down below. If you want to join Trending Waves, link will be posted in the comments below too, pinned, obviously. All right. As always, thank you so much. See you guys tomorrow.